What's good YouTube, it's Adam from iMusic Mogul and welcome to another remake video. In this one we're going to go ahead and remake Lil Nas X track Holiday, so let's get straight to it. First things first, let's change our tempo to 152 beats per minute. And we're going to start off with the main bass sound that you hear throughout the entire record. Let's go ahead and draw that in. And fun fact, I actually went ahead and Googled my own bass preset. I didn't remember how to do it. It's from the MIDI Godzilla track tutorial that we put out a while back, and I couldn't remember where that bass was from, and I heard it somewhere, so I searched iMusic Mogul and I found the bass. Just a fun fact, iMusic Mogul also uses iMusic Mogul videos. But I'm going to go ahead and bring in that channel strip right here from that tutorial. It is the, where is it here? The MIDI Godzilla bass. All it is just an ES2 synth with some square waves and some modulation happening, but we're just going to play off of that sound right there. Let's go ahead and draw in the bass sound. All right, so there is the sound right over there. It gives us a close enough sound that we can start off with. Next, let's go ahead and just spread this bass sound out a little bit. We're gonna go to delay, sample delay. And we're just gonna go ahead and just delay one side on the samples tab. So we're gonna go to just a little bit here. See how it gives that wide sound? Just like that. Next, let's go ahead and bring in a reverb. We'll bring in Logix Bass Designer, and we'll just do a little bit of reverb here. Just so that it rings out a little bit. Next, let's create a new software instrument track, and we're gonna get to our drums. We're gonna go over to our user patches and bring in the holiday drum kit I made for this tutorial. And we're gonna start off with, I guess we can start off with the snare right here. Just put on a 3. Let's bring in a hi-hat. Just gonna draw it in like this. Change that to 8s. Now we're gonna convert that to MIDI. And let's go ahead and just draw in those little rolls that we get here. One's right here. And another one goes right there. Let's draw in our kick. Go ahead and mute that out because that's going to come back later on. All right, next let's go ahead and just bring in the chant vox here. There's a couple of them. 2 of them I recorded myself. 1 of them I sampled from the actual record, and this is one of them. All right, now we'll get to the vocals that I recorded myself. We'll bring in the first one over here. that last one does not come into play because it doesn't overlap the other one. All right, let's go ahead and record in the second one over here. It's gonna go something like this. So that just goes on for the first 4 bars. Let's bring in the second part. We're gonna create a new software instrument track, and we're gonna bring in the keys that we hear. So we're gonna go over to our library browser, and we're gonna go over to vintage electric piano. We'll go to experimental, and we'll go to the last preset here, the wobbly electric piano. So let's go ahead and draw in those chords. There are 2 sets of chords. They're very similar, but it's gonna go like this. Then we get a second chord over here, and we'll remove that one later. Let's go ahead and draw that in right now. All right, I'm just going to draw in the bass notes just to fill this out a little bit. All right, so there's our first chord right over there. Let's go ahead and just loop that out so you hear what's going on. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and bring in EQ and just take a little bit of the top end out. Get a little bit darker. Maybe we'll give some reverb here as well. All right, next we got to create a new software instrument track and get in that lead melody. So for this sound, we're going to bring in logix alchemy, and I think there's a bell sound we can use. I'm just going to type in bells. And I think the preset was called Atlantine bells over here. And close that out, and we'll manipulate it in a moment. Let's just go ahead and draw in that melody. All right, so there's the melody right over there. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, and I'm just gonna change it over to the the bright ring there just so we get it brightly ring out. We're just gonna go ahead and pull up the chorus over here. We're gonna pull down the cutoff. Doesn't need to be so bright. Get a little bit more. So that's it. Now we're leading into the verse. We're gonna duplicate that over. We're gonna keep the same melody, but our chord is gonna change up. So we're just gonna take out this second half chord over here. We're just gonna drag this one out here. We're just gonna go ahead and duplicate this bell sound as well. We're gonna duplicate the chords onto there to give it a fuller sound, like that. I'll put the chords together. Just gonna make this one brighter. Has some nice textures to it. I'll lower that up a bit. And we're gonna go ahead and duplicate this over. We're gonna take out the vocal chant here. So the first thing we gotta add here is our kick. We're gonna add in these two last notes over here. And we can bring in our 808 as well. Let's go ahead and draw that in right now. Then we get this happening over here. We'll bring back this piano, a little bit of a breakdown. All right, so there is the quick arrangement over there. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Listen to the rig we just put together, Lil Nas X track, Holiday. Let's go. So there is the remake to Lil Nas X track, Holiday. For your Logic users out there, I'm going to go ahead and save this entire session for you guys, place it as a downloadable link in the description box below this video. For your non-Logic users out there, got your back as well. I'm going to save all the MIDI stems, export all the audio stems, and of course include the drum kit that you heard in this remake. You can find that playback down below the like button as well. But that's it for me, guys. If you do have any questions on this or just want to chat, let's go ahead and talk in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember thumbs up, like this video, and of course hit that subscribe button for more good videos like this one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Later. Peace.